You'll pay for this. You'll pay. Curse you. My curse will be on all of you. None will escape. I curse you all.
Slept long past the time I usually have breakfast. Guess the late night battle will do that to you. Go to the cafeteria and... How many times do I have to tell you, leave me alone? What in the... You're not qualified to worry about me anymore. Qualified? But Sister Dearest, it's only natural for me to be concerned. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Didn't you see me absorb that human anima yesterday? I'm stronger than you now. You're a weak one, so worry about yourself. Sister Dearest, I wasn't done talking. Ima, looks like you got it rough, huh? It's rude to eavesdrop, Mr. Samino. Although I suppose it's really our fault for arguing out here. Yeah, you were literally arguing right outside my room. What did you expect? Sorry, I really thought Kako would start easing up on you after the battle. If anything, it's the opposite. Seeing me die has given her some kind of complex about me being weak and needing to stay out of danger. But that's not the reason I'm worried about her. You haven't had breakfast yet, right? Let's get you some and you can tell me about it. I don't know. She's bound to be there in the cafeteria. Every time I even look at her, we end up getting into a fight. I should probably stay away for now. Want me to bring you something later then? That would be great. I'd love some inarizushi smothered in ketchup and mayonnaise. It's a breakfast of champions, you know. Alright, we'll drop it by your room in a while. I don't think he's gonna be winning any championships with a breakfast like that, though. Oh boy. Gumi, you're still alive. I just overslept a little. Aren't you overreacting? I'm talking about why you're late. It's the curse. You had a nightmare about Ava last night, didn't you? Huh? I know, because I did too. That must be why no one else is here yet. They're all still stuck in their nightmares. It really did put a curse on us. Don't be an idiot, man. There's no such thing as curses. But everyone's overslept, and everyone's had the same dream. Plus, some of them haven't even come for breakfast yet. They overslept because they were up late fighting. And I think anyone would have nightmares after what we saw last night. Who hasn't shown up yet?
Hey!
Just Nozomi, Shoma, and Ima.
Yeah!
Tsubasa's already been and gone. She's working on something in the garage. I saw Ima just now. He said he won't be coming to the cafeteria for a while. I'm starting to worry about them. Should I drop by their rooms later and check on them? I think if you checked on them, we'd only be more worried. Anyway, what do you want for breakfast, Takumi? I still got plenty of curry. Sure, I guess that's fine. Fine? Fine? This is my curry we're talking about here. If you want it, you're gonna have to show some respect it deserves. Get down on your knees and beg for the privilege of grazing your Polarian taste buds on my culinary greatness. Guys, there's no time to be fighting amongst ourselves. We've been cursed, you know. We've got to do something about it. Ease off, Gaku. You're gonna make yourself sick if you keep working yourself up like this. Maybe I ought to teach you how to show some guts like I did with Shoma. Why am I the only one taking it seriously? I'm more interested in that box of blessings Ava mentioned. Really? You? Don't tell me you actually think that thing exists. No, but I think we should dismiss it No, but I don't think we should dismiss it out of our hand either. Our human enema is strange enough to be called supernatural, but it's undeniably real.
The curses must exist too.
The dead don't have the power to curse the living.
How are we here now?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I would have been cursed a long time ago if they did.
Coming from a low life like you, that's actually pretty convincing.
The box of blessings. I wonder if the spirit inside it says like... Huh? Something the matter, Takumi? No, it just kind of assumed you wouldn't think that box was real, Kako. Really? Did I tell you about my clairvoyance in your timeline? Or my talent for my deductive reasoning? You did, but come to think of it, why did I think Kako wouldn't believe in that box? If the spirit does exist, maybe it's got some kind of nice supernatural power like Himo Enema. If it does, you think we could absorb it too? Would that make us stronger than we are now?
Come to think of it, we haven't been able to absorb many commander's powers thanks to Vashnas. Huh? You saying this thing could power us up?
Alright, that's enough. The existence of that box, the spirit, and the nature of its power are still up in the air. Before we even think about all that, there's a more immediate matter we need to attend to.
You mean finding a way to counteract the curse?
No, Gaku.
Oh god, you guys know how sense of self-preservation. While we're sitting around talking about some kind of evil presidents could be.
What was that? What was that noise just now? We don't know. We're glad you're okay, Shoma. We just need to check.
You guys, it was me. Sorry about that.
Tsubasa, are you alright? What happened?
Stuff in the crowds just collapsed out of nowhere. It was a real shock.
Are you hurt?
No, I got out of there.
No, I got out of there at the last minute.
I just really have to go to the bathroom.
After Tsubasa left, Takamaru took a quick look inside the garage. This place is a mess. The shelf units went down like dominoes. I can't even get through the door. Well, this is the real pickle.
All our fixtures and furniture here are custom made. It's not the kind of thing that just breaks out of nowhere. It must have been Ava's. So help me if you mention a curse one more time, I'm demoting you to the silent NPC. Things break, it happens. It doesn't mean anything. Either way, this place is gonna need some serious cleaning. Can we do it, Sire? Or do you have some kind of special cleaning gear stored away somewhere?
I think you'll have to move the shelves back yourselves. As for checking if anything is broken, it'll be a matter of going through the equipment list and inspecting each item manually.
Aha!
Nigo will handle that.
I will? I mean, I will. Yeah, I'd be willing to help anything, of course. Let's give everyone a chance to finish breakfast and get all the boys together to help out.
Right. Feel free to step on me if you're having trouble reaching the high places.
Sure.
I got this. It's all the times I helped old folks move in my neighborhood. I should know a thing or two about hauling stuff around. You're really less thug life, more hug life. All right, we'll meet back here, well, in a while and pitch in to clean up the garage. But everyone be sure to properly fuel up first. Not to mention, I've still got to take Ima his breakfast. Nozomi, good morning. You're finally up. Yeah, I heard the noise. There's an accident in the garage. We're just meeting up there later to clean it up. Zomi, are you okay?
Uh...
I'm sorry, Takumi. You probably won't like what I have to say.
Huh?
She's not happy about his decision to kill Ava. I'm fully prepared to fight for humanity's future, and I know we have to kill our enemies in order to do that. But killing someone who is so helpless, who is begging for her life so desperately, I just can't accept that there was no other way.
Hey!
Well, no, you only did what you thought was right for all of us. I probably just don't understand because you experienced so much more in your future. So until I can feel normal around you again, I think I need some alone time.
Hey!
Yo, Takumi, hurry up and eat so we can get started. Yeah, let's do this. I'm the one who decided to kill Ava. Decided that we had to kill her. Can't go back on that decision now. Spend the rest of that day helping to get the garage back in order. Nice work, guys. It looks so much better now. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was some loud coughing from the hallway. Ain't no big thing. I could do this all day. Rock on, Takamaru. Seeing you give it your all is totally inspiring. Where else to get all this stamina? Next to them, feels like the rest of us are barely doing anything at all. If only I worked out more. I'm sorry for being such a weak-willed worm.
And the equipment isn't nearly as damaged as I thought. Thank goodness.
Still plenty to clean up, though. We're gonna be here a while. What do you guys say we take a break for dinner?
I'm all out of energy. I'll never make it to the cafeteria. Is there some strong, reliable team leader who can go get the food for us?
Gee, I wonder who you could mean by that. It's kind of mortifying to admit this, but I agree with Gaku.
Disagree. I'm not going. Come on, team leader, do your job.
If anyone's going to be stuck with some menial labor, it should probably be me. Oh, it's fine. I'll go. I'll just grab whatever. No complaints about what I bring you, okay?
Sure.
Sure. Thanks, man. Bring them peanut butter and jelly. Perfect. Wonder if the others are eating already. I don't hear anything coming from the cafeteria. There's probably no one there yet. Oh, someone's gonna be in here. Okay, what should I get for those guys? I don't want to make extra trips. So go with something I can carry all at once. Let's see. Ooh. Lights went out. Is it a power outage? That's not good. Will I still be able to cook in this? Why did it happen now? No, there's no way. I'll just wait a while and it'll... There's a spirit over there.
Who's there? How did you get in here? Who are you?
Mr. Samino.
Yeah.
Whoa. Why are you so scared? It's only me. There's someone else over there.
Huh?
I don't see anyone. Huh, you're right. There was someone there. Someone got inside the school. Mr. Samino, shut up for a minute. We've got bigger things to worry about. My dear sister is gone. Gone? How? Where? I ran into her in the hallway a little while ago. We had another altercation. She said I'm going to get stronger and ran off with a fire extinguisher. I have no idea where she is now, so I need you to help me find her. Whoa, yeah, I don't want her going off on her own either. We have to go after her. We need everyone on this. Okay, let's get everyone together. Siri probably won't let us all leave the school at once, though. Why not? Nothing is more important than my dear sister's safety. Calm down, Ema. I'm just trying to be realistic. I'll try to convince Siri to let as many of us go on the search as possible. Let's go to the garage first, okay? There's a ton of people there. All right. And you'll help too, won't you, Mr. Semino? Well, should I? I'm the only one who saw that shadow figure just now. If we join the search for Kako, they'll basically have to run to the school. And what if they're an invader? If I let them go now, cause all kinds of trouble later. Again, Kako could be in danger. The more people we have looking, the more likely we'll be able to find her before something bad happens. I have to make a choice. What am I gonna do here? Oh boy.
I'm joining the search for Kako. We can't afford to waste any more time.
Thank you, Mr. Semino. That's our fearless leader for you. Hey, you're gonna make me blush. Anyway, we got no time to waste. Let's go get the others. Alright, let's get going. After that, we went and rounded everyone up in the cafeteria once again. That just about covers it. So will you help us look for Kako? Sure. Losing her would put a major dent in our fighting power after all. But we can't leave the academy unmanned, so you will need to stay. Some of you will need to stay behind. You useless robot. I ought to take you apart, right? Knock it off, Ema. Okay, Siri. We'll keep a few back to defend the academy.
Do be careful out there. Try not to get lost looking for her.
I don't mind getting lost as long as I reunite with my dear sister.
Well, I do.
Okay, come on. Let's go. We're wasting time here. Yeah, let's get going. Kako was last seen carrying a fire extinguisher. Actually, we began our search outside a wall of fire. Fortunately, we didn't have to search around in the ruins for long.
Hey, look. Isn't that Kako over there?
Sister dearest.
You guys followed me all this way?
You're right. What a relief.
Kako, what are you doing out here? Everyone's been worried sick. I can feel it. Huh? Feel what? A box of blessings. It's tucked away in the back of that shrine. I know it is.
Wait, what? But there's no shrine here.
There is. It's just hidden behind all the rubble. Can feel its power. A power to grant any wish. I know about your clairvoyance and all, but isn't it all just a little too convenient? But I just feel it. It's like if you slammed your finger on a desk, you'd feel the pain. You'd probably struggle to explain the exact mechanics of it.
Kako was serious about this, but before we could dismiss it any further,
Yeah.
hear footsteps. Is it invaders? Not just one or two of them either.
There's quite a bit of them.
Oh?
We'll be at a disadvantage if we stay here too long. Let's retreat for now.
But what about the shrine and the box of blessings?
I'm curious too, but we have to be realistic. The enemy could surround us while we're busy here looking for it. There's no fighting our way out of a situation like that. We'd be wiped out in no time at all.
Oh. No way. I'm too young to get turned into a minced cutlet. I haven't even got my V card yet.
Sister Dearest, we have to get out of here.
Brother Dearest, I'm doing things my way now. I have to get stronger to be the real member of this team.
I know, but I'm not trying to push you around. But you need to go. You hear those footsteps, don't you? There's too many of them for us to deal with.
Alright, we'll retreat for now. But I'm coming back later. That box is important. I can't explain why, but it is.
Alright, it's a promise.
Are you done? Then let's get out of here.
So what was all those footsteps? Looks like we made it back safe. Too bad they didn't follow us. I wanted to get kills in, or at least a little torture.
Who cares about that? I need to get some sleep. We can deal with a box or whatever tomorrow.
I agree. Moving around at night is too risky, and the invaders may still be in the area.
See you all in the morning then.
Yeah, good night, guys. Back in my room, I went to bed exhausted, but I still wondered if there's anything to Kako's prediction. And as for the magic boxes, could something that bizarre really exist? There were so many questions that needed answering. Before I could think about them anymore, I fell into a dream, finally ending my 22nd day at Last Defense Academy. I'm stiff all over. No wonder after all that physical activity yesterday. Just can't sit around though. Gotta figure out what's going on with these boxes one way or another.
Morning, Takumi. We're ready to look for the box when you are. Come on, let's go. That box will have a huge effect on the war going forward. I can feel it.
Seems you've gotten awfully used to this war lately, Sister Dearest. I know how Ema feels. Ever since we killed Ava, it's like we're on a path there's no going back on. I won't waste time wondering how this happened, or if I could have prevented it. We have to keep moving forward as best we can. And so we found ourselves back in the place we'd found Kako the day before. Things didn't exactly go according to plan.
We've been searching the area for a while now.
And nothing to show for it. We did find some kind of ruined shrine beyond the rubble Kako had pointed out. There was nothing that matched Ava's description of a box of blessings. There's footsteps though. Looks like they belong to the invaders. They must have taken the box, so they probably recognized its value as well.
You mean they're gonna pawn it? Are they that threat for cash? Not the kind of value chickpea brain. What would those monsters even use money for?
So what would they want it for? Does it really have some kind of supernatural power, like Kako's been saying?
Oh?
The invaders may think so. They clearly have their own way of looking at this war.
I was so close. That box had made me more useful to the team than ever. Come on, Kako. Don't get so down. There's still 6 other boxes out there somewhere, right? Yes, there must be. There has to be.
Yo, you guys hear those footsteps? Sounds like we got company. You want to throw down or what? I'd rather not fight if we can avoid it. Let's head back to school before they notice us.
Fine by me. Let's hurry. We can always come back and look again some other day.
Oh?
Oh, she... Hi.
You have a minute?
Hiroko. What's she doing here? At this hour, too. Did something else happen?
I've been considering our situation,
Oh?
and I think we should get serious about finding the boxes.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. Hiroko always had her head grounded firmly in reality. Why would she start putting her face in something that's illogical?
Oh.
I don't think it's safe to ignore Kako's predictions, but there's something else as well. We don't do something, we'll be on a path to self-destruction.
Self-destruction? What do you mean by that?
Tuh.
Last time I checked, neither of us fully trusted Sire. He's treating us like pawns, using a vague idea of protecting humanity to push us in any direction he wants.
Tuh.
If we keep fighting a battle after battle without really knowing why, we'll lose all sense of purpose, any sense of who we are. I was about to protest, but stopped. We hadn't fallen apart like that in my future, but things were different now. We were different now. Kako had happily killed a helpless prisoner. Emo was starting to drift away from her, and I'd probably changed as well. War changes people. We need to do our best to remain flexible. Meaning we should have a clear purpose, even if it's just hunting around in some weird boxes. Exactly. I'll let the others know. See you tomorrow. Without giving me a chance to respond, Hiroko left. War changes people, huh? Chewed over those words as I got into bed and eventually drifted off to sleep. Unfortunately, just like I remembered from last time, it rained the next day. Spent all our spare time searching the ruins in vain, and got soaking wet in the process. We got a new day ahead of us. Maybe this'll day we finally find a box. Let's do this.
You're late, Takumi. You know what they say, time is money. And also, the strong rush, the weak get crushed.
Ugh.
I've never heard anyone say that. We say it all the time in my family.
Kako, any idea where we should search today? Yeah, still just a vague feeling, but it should be enough to give us a general direction.
We're gonna look anyway. Let's try to find a way to win the war instead.
Well, if these boxes can grant wishes, we can just wish for an easy win, right?
So, work hard now to make it easier later.
The ring ain't no place to philosophize. Woltaku is our fist.
Oh.
Ima, Shoma, Yugamu, and I will sit this one out. We need someone on standby here in case of an attack. Can you left behind is much better as a use of my skill set.
And I want to stay behind too.
The search party is larger and therefore safer. Do you want to stay here and risk getting killed?
I'm going. I'm a red-blooded, manly man who loves the great outdoors.
You do realize you're at a higher risk of dying here than out there, right?
Oh, okay, I'll go.
Alright everyone, let's get going. We ventured beyond the wall of fire and out into the ruins. After a little while, Zomi spoke up. Huh? What's the matter, Nozomi? Look, there's something over there. We looked and she was right. There was someone. Tiny shadow jerked back and disappeared into the ruins. Hadn't gotten a good look at them, but sure it wasn't an invader. Could it be a commander? Or were they just baiting us into a trap? Maybe there was a chance we had to take. Hiroko, wait. Wait, Hiroko? We finally caught up to the shadowy figure. It was an old man. At the sound of my voice, he stopped in his tracks and stood rooted on the spot. Who's this guy? Are you the Sovereign Army? The what army? Sorry, man. Never heard of it. Are you selling newspaper subscriptions then? No, that's not it, is it? Sir, we're Earthlings, just like you. Can we talk to you for a minute? Oh, like us, you say? An interesting choice of words. You have 2 eyes, it's true, 2 arms, and you walk on 2 legs. Sounds pretty same to me. We don't want anything to do with this war. Please, just leave us be. I'm looking for the box of blessings. Do you know anything about that? Oh, a box of blessings. Why would you get involved with something so... Could be the children of the stars. Children of the stars.
I'm a member of the proud Otsutsuki family. Nothing more, nothing less. What do you... Wait, do you think he means Earthlings?
Yes, that is what we call you strange visitors from beyond the stars. I see now. You really aren't with the Sovereign Army. I do not want any trouble. If I tell you what you want to know, will you leave me?
Sure, man. I'm not about threats or extortion or any of that illegal crap anyway. How can you look like that much of a thug and be this wholesome? Have you ever jaywalked before?
Draft clock is this for a reason, numbskull. You can't just ignore him. Come on, this way. I have some water. We can sit and rest while we talk. The old man didn't seem dangerous. We decided it would be safe to follow him for now. Here, the spot should do. Take water if you need it, and I will tell you the story. To begin with, we are a group who has entered the war with the children of the stars and returned to our home.
Your home? You mean the decrepit old ruins?
They may look that way to you, but we have lived here since our childhood, so long ago now. Holy war or not, we could not abandon this land. Scorched and tainted as it may be, it's still home. You are not like the children of the stars who brought the war on us before. If there is a truly mercy in you, I will tell you all I know. The old man's words had a weight to them that felt totally alien to me. Almost like a weight of his whole life's experience was behind it. This planet is known as Futurum, and it was not the same world as this Earth you mentioned before. Vechness in another timeline mentioned Futurum. I think she did sound like it. So we are on a different planet then. So we're not on Earth, we're on Futurum. But why? Are we trying to conquer another planet to live on or something? Because if I recall correctly, Vechness was talking about being the ruler of Futurum. What? Hold on a minute. This isn't Earth? But how?
But if you think about it, that would explain a lot. Like how none of us can read the signs in the city ruins, or how the commanders seem to have their own culture.
Son of a... That Yorkshire has been hiding from us all this time.
The first children of the stars descended from the sky and scorched the land in an attempt to take our planet from us. You can see the results of that all around you. But the fighting didn't end there. It's still not over. Our home was just one of the casualties of this war. And then, a box of blessings appeared, right out of the old legends. Are you keeping up so far?
For better or worse, I believed him. He was telling us the truth. Ever since we killed Ava, I had a dark, heavy feeling weighing down inside me. I think it was the same thing that made the old man's story so convincing. This wasn't Earth. We were the real invaders all along. Which goes along with who we call the invaders, the commanders, had been saying. They were calling us invaders. I think in particular it was Quensley. I think it was Quensley in particular that he was very particular about calling us invaders, and we were confused by that. Now it makes sense. Because even from early on, I was thinking of this idea that we were the bad guy. Like, we ourselves are the bad guys. We are the ones invading the planet. Like, it's not, they're not the bad guys. They're actually defending their home planet here. We're the invaders. We're the bad guys then. That's why it makes sense. They're trying to stop us from taking out their home. Could these boxes have the power to change our fate?
legends tell of boxes of both blessings and calamity. God granted them to the greatest of all of our heroes. In other words, the one with the most powerful cryptoglobin.
You mean Veshness?
Veshness is only the current Supreme Commander.
You fool!
The keeper of the cryptoglobin and the custodian of the boxes. Nothing more. The boxes of blessings grant any wish, while the boxes of calamity bring untold disaster. Several tales have been passed down of miracles caused by the boxes of blessings' power. And from history, they passed into legend, though they undoubtedly exist just as cryptoglobin does.
So there's two different kinds of boxes. So you don't want the boxes of calamity.
Some even say the boxes are how God granted us cryptoglobin in the first place. If that theory is true, the boxes really are the start of it all. Alas, through the years, the boxes' precise locations were lost. They became more of an ideal, a symbol of the Supreme Commander's authority. That was all very well in peacetime. The position was merely symbolic back then as well. Researching the boxes became taboo, and the people came to forget about them. But then, the war came, and Supreme Commander Veshness began seeking their power once more.
I thought you said he was a custodian of the boxes.
The actual boxes were lost long before she gained the power. And as I said, even attempting to learn about them was considered taboo. I had a friend before the war who conducted research in a lab somewhere around here. Fortunately, it all got burnt down on an air raid, and my friend was killed as well. If you can find any surviving material, you may be able to learn more. That's all I know.
But his book survived, didn't it? I have a feeling it's still around somewhere.
If it is, it will be in the lab's emergency shelter, but even that has become hard to find now, thanks to the war. In the shelter's case, the information isn't being covered up. Veshness and her cohorts are looking for it too.
Even after she's dead, the other commanders are still carrying on her orders. What a pain.
Is she still dead though? Is she dead?
But that means they don't know where the boxes are either. Not if their culture forbids looking into them.
True, the Supreme Commander to seek the box's power would violate our taboos, but Veshness has already crossed that line. The shelter should be somewhere near your fiery fortress from the stars. I believe it's called an academy. If you want to know more about the other boxes, the forbidden knowledge is inside is your best bet. That is all I can tell you. I promise you, it's all I know. So, somewhere near the school? Thank you, sir. And we're sorry for disturbing your solitude. Pay me no mind. I'm just an old coward who ran away from the war. I wanted to die in a familiar surroundings, that's all. We left the old man and headed back toward the Last Defense Academy. Our new goal was to find the emergency shelter and the book inside it. But first, there was something else we had to deal with. Hey Siri, you got some explaining to do. I didn't even read that part. We were right back to school. We called Siri into the worm and discussed what we learned. Siri, is it true that we're on a different planet? That this is Futurum, not Earth?
Hey!
I have no idea what you're talking about. Pay no mind to any kind of false information these invaders tried to feed you. We're not going to let you off that easily. Besides, we have a way of making you talk. Bold words. Have you forgotten I hold your lives in the palm of my hand? That's a matter of opinion. You may be able to blow us up anytime you want.
But if you did, you'd be shooting yourself in the foot. You don't want to shave down your fighting force without good reason, do you?
Oh.
I see, so it's come to this. Even if you're not around, we can still get by on our own. I know that from my experience. But you can't defend this school yourself. You need us. So you can threaten our lives all you want. If you carry through on them, you'll be hurting yourself more than us. I was only able to speak with this much confidence because I'd already lived through the future without Sire. Push came to shove, we could get rid of him and still survive through the 100 days. I wouldn't let him intimidate me now.
Oh. Oh.
Well, I guess there's no use hiding it now. Time to fess up. Earth was indeed just devastated by world death. In response, mankind devoted its wisdom into a certain project. They call it the Exodus Project, humanity's final hope. For it to work, we needed an ultra-large spaceship capable of warp transport exceeding the speed of light and able to accommodate all surviving humans.
Oh.
That would be the artificial satellite.
The artificial satellite is a spaceship?
Sure is. It took generations to complete. And by the time it was ready to launch, Earth was on the verge of completely exploding. Humanity needed to make its escape as soon as possible. They boarded the artificial satellite and left Earth behind. Aha!
They already had a destination in mind. While humanity was developing the artificial satellite, they had been searching for a habitable planet.
Yeah.
Miraculously, in a far-off galaxy, they located a world with an environment much like Earth.
They named the planet KXK 787. In many ways, it was like Earth's long-lost sister. It was in a habitable zone that allowed for organic life, and the majority of the planet's surface was covered in water. All of the conditions were perfect for supporting life. It was truly a suitable second Earth. Or, as you called it just now, Futurum. Humanity decided to abandon its dying Earth and head for that planet on the artificial satellite.
So why are we trying to destroy all life on it?
The Tokyo residential complex is inside the artificial satellite. That's where you all grew up.
You're telling me we never lived on Earth in the first place? We were on some fucking satellite the whole time?
That must be why there was so little information about Earth in the complex. It was already a long-abandoned planet.
Man, this is heavy. I can't keep up, and I'm getting queasy.
I found it hard enough dealing with being outside the complex. I never would have guessed things were happening on an interplanetary scale.
Well, that's why we didn't tell you. It was a truth too far removed from reality and would only confuse you. But this doesn't change your mission. This war will not end unless you defeat the Futurans.
Why are we doing that? Why is that necessary?
They are enemies of humanity. Use the boxes of blessings if you have to, but you'll still need to wipe them out sooner or later.
Why? They're living people too. Why can't we live together with them? Why do we have to kill them all?
This is what war is all about, kids. There's no right or wrong, just survival. I apologize for keeping pertinent information from you, but I think you can understand why I felt it was necessary.
Hated to admit it, but Siri was right. We'd been told all of this from the start. It would have fried our brains. We'd never have gotten ourselves together to actually fight. Couldn't really fault Siri for his decision. Even Hirko just stood there in silence. The box is a blessing to exist. People of this planet think they do anyway. Even Vechness believed in it. The feeling Kako's been getting are right. We can't let the enemy find them. It would mean death for all of us. But if we can take their power for ourselves, might be able to prevent Nozomi from meeting the same fate as before. In that case, stumbled into the entrance of the emergency shelter entirely by coincidence. We just so happened to investigate a crumbling water-beaten old ruin, and there it was.
Let's check inside. I'm sure this is the shelter the old man told us about.
It's pitch black in here. Watch your step, everybody.
Shut up, man. You made me slam my pinky against the wall. Eesh, that hurts. It's weird how much the tip of your finger can hurt, huh? I'm feeling sick just thinking about it. I swear, if you start spewing all over us down here, I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
Oh!
Guys, do you think this is it? Could be. This does look pretty old. There are no other books around, too. But they're all falling apart. That's gotta be it. Who cares if we can't read it? It's still a step forward.
No use sticking around here any longer. Let's get going. But the moment we stepped outside,
You taking that?
The book! It's the Flying Commander.
he appeared out of nowhere and tore half of the book before we knew what was happening.
Can you shoot him down, Kurara?
What, now? No way! I need time to prepare!
He's getting away!
Give it back!
In the end, we were unable to catch up with the commander. We left with just half of the book. At least we prevented that from falling into enemy hands. It wasn't much consolation, though. We returned to the school in low spirits. All too soon, night fell, and the day came to an end. Several days passed. We somehow managed to get away despite being attacked by the Squad 3 commander. We discussed what we would do about the half of text that was stolen.
We haven't seen that flying commander since he made off with the book. Guess it really was valuable. The enemy was... to the enemy as well as us? It seems that way. We'll need to track him down and take back his half of the book. The passive approach won't work against someone who can just fly away, and the first sign of trouble, we'll have to take initiative.
Yeah, it's always better to make your opponent match your pace. We're counting on you, Kurara.
Leave it to me. This time I'll shoot him down for sure.
There was no doubt that the enemy was also searching for the boxes. We didn't know what they wanted to use them for, but whatever it was, couldn't be good news for us. This morning, better go to the cafeteria.
Morning. You're late, Takumi. Are you still feeling tired?
Kaka's really started to get comfortable talking to everyone. It's not a bad thing in itself, but... Good morning. So what are we about to do about the commander? We still can't drop the matter, you know?
No, we can't. You clearly don't understand how important this is.
Oh?
About that, I think they must have a base somewhere up beyond the ruins.
Oh. And once we find it, we'll shake it down for half of their books plus the first box they found. I like it.
It's going to be a long journey. We should make sure we're fully prepared. Even a hopeless failure like me can't mess up packing bags and stuff. Just tell me what to do.
Yeah! Alright, the treasure hunt's back on.
Alright, guess I'll wander around for a while.
You're giving something so awesome? Takumi, I have a major favor to ask of you. Please be my mentor. I've started thinking that I want to change. Of course, just thinking won't actually change anything, but it's a big step for a lowlife like me to even think about it. I look up to you, Takumi. I admire the way you guide us as our leader. So, please, you can kick or trample me as much as you like. I promise I'll never sue for harassment. You can even whack me with an ashtray. I'll do anything, including wiping your backside. So, please, make me your protege. Oh! I'm probably putting you on the spot by springing this on you so suddenly. I'll need to become stronger before you can consider me a worthy student. But I'll never stop asking until you say yes.
Guess it's morning. Huh? Today's another day preparing for our mission to the enemy base. We'd better do all we can. Things play out anything like they did before. We can't afford to waste any time.
You're giving...
Huh? Shoma, is that you dragging that giant pile of bags around? Hello, Takumi. Oh, sorry for being so slow. These preparations are taking longer than I expected. Don't push yourself. No one expects you to do it all on your own. I'll do everything I can, though. I have to make up for being so useless the rest of the time. Shoma is far from useless. He can't seem to get over his inferiority complex of this. I don't think it'll do any good to try to convince him how strong he is. He's got to be patient and hope he sees it in himself someday. Right. Sure, just get some sleep when you're done, okay? Yes. Good night, Takumi. Wow, I'm starving. Better get some breakfast before I do anything else. When I got to the cafeteria, the only other person there was Kako. Guess everyone had finished already or hadn't gotten out of bed yet. Good morning, Takumi. She was eating spaghetti topped with curry roux. Was that her idea of fusion cuisine? Although, I'd seen her eat much more outlandish combinations in the past. When I looked closer and I realized it wasn't curry at all. It was chocolate sauce. Was she really going to eat this? Yeah, morning. Now that I think about it, I haven't had many opportunities to talk to her without Ema around. So, how have things been going lately? You mean with my brother? Well, yeah. He just wants to use me, like a tool, an object. He's no better than grown-ups we spend our life avoiding. He doesn't seem to understand I am my own person, not just an extension of him. That's pretty harsh. There's definitely a grain of truth in it, though.
That's why I need to find the boxes of blessings and prove that I can do something he would never be able to. Otherwise, I'll never be anything more than just Ima Tsukumo's sister.
Kako finished eating and left the room. I rushed through my own breakfast before heading out as well. Going back to my room to get my thoughts together, I headed out for another day at Last Defense Academy.
You're giving something so... I may be imagining it, but I feel like my loser energy's gone down by a lot lately. I still hate fights and confrontations, but I'm not as allergic to them as before. Do you think it's because of my combat experience here? I guess in that sense, this war hasn't been all bad for me. Anyway, if even someone like me can grow to this extent, hey, you and the others have the potential to grow even further. I've decided to try to like myself better in order to grow as a person. If Leo can love me, maybe I can learn to love myself too. It's difficult to love a spineless, squirming pest like me, but I still have to try. I know I'll never be able to stop belittling myself as the insignificant worm I am, but I'll give it my best shot.
Not that insignificant, boy.
I think you've heard enough about my family. Here's something about me. As boring as it may be, you could say I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm a pretty darn good assassin if I do say so myself, but my family, they're outright killing machines. My dad decided to modify my body in order to better harness my potential. It did boost my assassination skills, but that was never the issue. The issue was my heart. Deep down, I knew killing for a living wasn't for me. If I had to kill someone, I wanted it to be someone I chose, in my own time, in my own way. That's why I never got any better at my job. How could I, when I was doing it so reluctantly? I'm going to quit someday. I'll have to tell my family about this decision too, but not today, and not anytime soon. I can't even imagine the chaos that'll erupt when I break the news.
They'll probably kill you.
Can you come with me to help convince them?
No.
I promise you'll get home safe afterwards. In pieces, if need be.
No. 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 No, Yagamu, no. Soon enough, the day was over. I found myself thinking about the Tsukumo twins again. It's probably nothing I needed to worry about. Not really any of my business either. But my mind kept drifting back to them. I just hope we can make it to day 100 without losing anyone else. Whether the boxes of blessing really worked or not, that was my only wish. Alright, everyone's here. Yep, and we packed everything we could possibly need. I'm expecting great things from you, everyone. Anything goes as long as it's net victory for mankind. Net victory for mankind. That includes using these weird boxes you're so fixated on. Easy for you to say. You're the ones who gotta do the actual work. We're the ones that gotta do the actual work. Now, don't give yourself a corollary. Let's get right to relax into this.
If we die outside of school and we stay dead, how am I supposed to relax knowing that?
We'll all die anyway if we keep standing by and doing nothing.
I guess here we go. I'll do my best to keep up.
Yeah, let's get out there and find the enemy base. And so we headed out into the wilderness. Unfortunately, we were unable to find anything that day. When it started getting dark, we gave up on the search and returned to the school. Staggered back to my room totally exhausted and went straight to bed. I was asleep before my head hit the pillow. Just like that, my 38th day at Lost Defense Academy was over. Alright guys, let's pick up where we left off yesterday and find that base.
Right, we need to get back that book pack.
Let's do this! No DQ, brawl to the back, anything goes! I'm ready to throw down or whatever. I even got a box of chocolates in case I want to leave them a thank you gift.
Ah.
I don't think we need to worry about etiquette here. This time, we took the school bus and explored a little further afield. After driving around for a while, we found what we were looking for.
That's got to be the enemy base up ahead. This heat signature couldn't come from anywhere else.
Oh, so we're just leaving the school unattended while we're doing this? Is Sirius just okay with that? I'm pretty sure everyone that's alive is here.
What now? Are we going to charge right in?
We're on the enemy's home turf here. I say we take our time to get to know the terrain and come back tomorrow. Is that all right with you, Takumi?
Please say yes.
I think it would be for the best too. We'll need a proper strategy, or that commander will just get away again.
Prepping is everything in a case like this.
Sure. It doesn't look like the enemy is up to anything. So let's focus on surveying the land around the base for today.
We got to work carefully avoiding being spotted. We decided to launch our attack at dawn the following morning. It's almost dawn. Time to attack the enemy base.
Dang. That's a lot of invaders.
I don't think a full frontal assault is gonna cut it here, guys.
You're right. We should try not to let them see us until it's too late.
I'm fine with that. I wouldn't want to waste my cannon on this fodder anyway.
Leave assassinations and covert ops to me.
You're all so inspiring. I feel like a moth drawn to a bug zapper.
You're not supposed to get close to those, you know? Anyway, I'll do my best too.
You'd better not give us any of that "for my dear sister" stuff. Fight for your own sake.
Yeah, I know.
We'll keep the strike team small. Takumi, Takemaru, Kurara, Yugamu, and I should be enough. The rest of you will back us up.
Understood. I'll try to foresee any problems that come your way.
And I'll be rooting for you. Let's just try not to get in anyone's way, Gaku. Are you lumping me in the same boat as you now?
Enough talk! Let's get to the fighting already! I am so ready for this!
This was the only path left open to us. Whatever else happened, we had to keep moving forward.
From here on, it's a full power assault! Go all out, dismember, and slay! That's the Suzuki way!
Everyone, look!
I'll be taking your half of that moldy old book back too!
Damn! This guy's annoying!
This is what our scouting yesterday was for! I'll shoot him right out of the sky!
That's the spirit. Let's show that overgrown albatross we're prepared for him.
Yeah! Come on, guys! We'll take him down together!
No better way to win a war than with pure superior firepower! So say the Suzuki! It's set! Told you it wouldn't take long!
Yes! He's down!
With an injury like that, he won't be flying away this time.
Now let's put the hurt on him till he's down for good!
Damn it. I can't believe you've beaten me.
Sorry. It's not that I want to kill you that much. Sometimes you just go with the flow.
You're the invaders! Do you even understand what you are?
Recall the old man's words. This wasn't Earth, but a different planet called Futurum. Mankind invaded the planet to survive. We have to come to terms with that and move on.
We know. We're the invaders. That's why we're going to use the power of the Boxes of Blessings to end this war. I won't ask you to forgive us. This is war.
Here it is. The box. The other half of the box, too. Should we open it? No, the old man said we shouldn't open them until we have all 7. Plus, we still haven't learned anything about the book has to offer. I'm curious what about the boxes of calamity, too. We should read through this first. I think that's a good idea. At any rate, let's head back for the day. It's okay, right, Takumi? There aren't any enemies left here? Does it still bother you what we're doing to them? I'd be lying if I said it didn't. But this is war after all. I think it's like killing that prisoner. This may be the only way for us to really move forward. We might find another way eventually, right? Yeah, I hope so anyway. If I didn't have that hope, I don't think I could keep fighting. Definitely couldn't keep justifying all this killing to myself. Were we doing the right thing? Were we on the right path? Maybe our search for the boxes of blessing was really just our way of finding an answer to those questions. Having completed our mission at the enemy base, we got on a bus and made our way back to Last Defense Academy. We decided to go visit the old man. While we could comprehend the Futrum language, we still couldn't read their writing. We realized we needed the old man to decipher it for us. We gathered what material we could and presented them to the old man. Theory said nothing. He wasn't concerned at all about the non-invader natives. He did not care because everything was going to get burned down with the dying flames in the end anyway. Just to be upfront, I'm no specialist. All I can do is read what is written. Truth is, we were running low on supplies. Allow me to thank you for your aid. We have a woman and children in our group. We wouldn't get hunted down by the Sovereign Army if they found us. I will do what I can to repay your kindness.
This area was once known as the Land of the Royal Tomb. The land where a former Supreme Commander sealed the box's power. 13 boxes lay dormant in the Land of the Royal Tomb. 7 boxes of blessings and 6 boxes of calamity. The ability to distinguish the two has been lost over time. This was due to the Supreme Commander's insistence on an oral tradition. All has been lost, save for one sentence. Blessings stand alone.
Blessings stand alone.
If you open all 7 boxes of blessings, you will unlock great power. The boxes are responsible for our thriving planet, as well as the cryptoglobin powers you and the commanders possess. If you open the boxes of calamity, great disaster shall befall the land. Fearing this, the Supreme Commander kept watch over the boxes. It is still unknown why the boxes of calamity exist. However, even a single one opened will bring about disaster.
You don't know if this box is a blessing or a calamity.
Oh?
Either way, we can't open them until we get all 13, so there's no point. Do you know where the rest of the boxes are, sir? Land of the Royal Tomb. In other words, they should be in this area. That is all I could decipher, I'm sorry. There's a map here. You'll need expert knowledge to decipher it. The pre-war lab facility might have a device that could analyze it. Unfortunately, I can't help you there. Can only hope that the device wasn't destroyed in the war. I doubt there's anything like that at Last Defense Academy. Excuse me? What's up, Shoma? If we don't have any analysis machine, why don't we just make one with the present machine? Yeah, we can make a scanner to connect it to the Academy's host computer. Let's try it. We'll find the boxes before the invaders. We had a new goal now. Analyze the text and find the boxes. We might be able to escape our twisted fate. We return to Last Defense the Academy with our renewed hope. Wow, today really flew by. Got into bed and stared up at the ceiling. Found myself thinking about this planet, about Futrum. This wasn't Earth. It was another world the people of Earth were attacking to take their own. I don't get why we have to kill them. Like, come on. So what was this school really for? To destroy the people who were already living here? Something to wipe the planet clean and allow humanity to take up residence like nothing had ever happened. Is that all we were? Just one giant bomb? Of course, this was still only speculation. I'd asked Siri about it at some point, just not right now. Instead, I let my consciousness slip away in a deep, dreamless sleep. I was having breakfast. Everyone else had already finished, and it was just me and Nozomi left in the cafeteria. It's been a while since we were last alone together. Hey, Takumi? Something on your mind? Yeah, I've had a lot to think about since we talked to that old man. I know. It's not easy knowing that what this planet's people think of us. To them, we're the invaders. The ones that come back even when we're killed. Siri wanted us to ignore that and continue fighting for humanity, but... There's no way we can ignore it completely. If we find the boxes of blessings, we might find an answer. Right now, that wasn't a rational plan at all. More like wishful thinking. You could even call it a prayer. Yeah, I think so too. At the very least, it seemed my words had reached Nozomi. Let's go with that for now.
Huh?
I guess I'll wander around for a while.
We'd best head back.
Right there. Nighttime already. Better rest up for tomorrow. To close my eyes. Cavalcade of different thoughts ran through my mind. Karua, Nozomi, Futurum, the friends we'd lost. With my coming back in time accomplished, history was changing, at the very least. I wanted to believe that there was more. That it all meant something. Today's just more preparation to decipher the book. Everyone is going to be hard at work. As for me, it's hard to find stuff to do with myself sometimes. That night, I ran into Kako on the way back to my room. It's unusual to find her by herself. Oh, Takumi. You're out pretty late. Yes, I was helping Tsubasa and Gaku build the analysis device. I think we'll be able to give a proper report by tomorrow. I look forward to it. I couldn't have done it without everyone's help. Thank you for believing me about the boxes of blessings. All I can do is go by my premonitions tell me. There's no way to prove them. But I'm sure finding the boxes will benefit our futures.
I appreciate everything you do for us.
Thanks, Kako. With that, Kako ran off down the hall. She's been more conversational lately. It seems like a good thing. Even if it took a war for her to grow like this. Someone began ringing my doorbell just as the morning announcement ended. You want to see me at this hour. Slowly opened the door to greet my early morning visitor.
Morning, Takumi. It's time to head out.
Head out? What are you talking about?
Yeah! We figured out a way to decipher the book. If we get materials Theta 4 and Lambda 7, we can feed them to the Gift-O-Matic and make the analysis machine. We're gonna collect them now.
Theta 4 and Lambda 7. Who names these things?
They're the names of a high-quality ink and medicine. Or at least that's what Tsubasa says. She also has a general idea of where to find them. So get your butt ready and let's go. You got 40 seconds.
At least give me 4 minutes. I got prepared to go on an expedition. Gaku rushed me all the while. I'm surprised Gaku is so eager for this. Alright, let's go get Zeta 4 and Lambda 7. Is it just me and Gaku? Okay, we got what we need. Let's head back to the school.
Man, I'm beat. My back is killing me. I sure did work hard today.
You're finished fishing for compliments. It's not gonna work. You sound like a sad old man.
Fine. Be like that. Let's get back and get this over with.
Takumi's such a savage. Like, you sound like a whiny old man. Come on. Once we got back to the school, we handed over the materials we gathered to Tsubasa. Then we returned to our rooms to rest.